Booktube. I'm here for a tag video. This is the box office tops and flops video. I saw it on Melinda's channel over at Robo Stories, and I'll leave a link in the description below to her channel along with the originators. I wasn't tagged in this tag, but I thought it was a fascinating topic. This is all about like Booktube's watch analytics on YouTube. And so it was enlightening for me because I am not one to follow the trends of analytics or anything like that. I know when I initially signed up on YouTube years ago, it was emailing me these different things like, oh, if you want to boost your channel, do this, that, and the other. And I immediately wanted to get off those notifications. But I know there's some people that, want to, grow their channel and make money off of it and make it their career and things like that, but that's not ever been my intention, and so I don't pay attention to the views. I mostly pay attention to comments. Like I want the engagement from people, and that's what I care about more than anything else. So it was interesting to see the best and the worst videos. And so it's a very simple tag. There's only a few questions, and it says using YouTube Studio, and that's where and there's a YouTube app for, you're watching content. But there's also a YouTube Studio app for those who don't make videos I'm talking about, that you use to post and upload your videos and things like that. So using YouTube Studio, look up your 5 videos that got the highest number of views and the 5 got the lowest. And so then you're answering these questions. Why do you think this video got as many or as few views as it did? For the 5 highest views videos only, do you think each video warrants as many views as it got? So when I looked at I sorted my videos by most viewed, my first thought of the videos that would pop up was things that are related to, big booktube, events like different readathons and things like that. But I didn't have anything specific in mind. I was just thinking like, different reading, big events like Nonfiction November and, Victober and things like that. But when I pulled it up, my top videos, like the most viewed videos, the first one is the Laura Ingalls Wilder book collection video I did. I did that for the Laura Ingalls Wilder readathon that I co-host with Elizabeth over at Lizzie Faye Loves Books. And this is a video I did last year, or this year, I can't even remember, but I think it was this year. But I have been meaning to do it for multiple years now, ever since I've been a co-host. Because I've always had a collection of Laura Ingalls books because that was my favorite series as a child. And so it was funny. So my most viewed video is the one I have been meaning to do. One of the longest times it's like on my to-do list in a way. So it's kind of funny. And then the next group, all 4 of them, are related to the 100 book challenge, which is put on by Ollie over at Come On Ollie, and is where you're reading books off your shelf, because we all own too many, it seems. So you're reading 100 books off your shelf before you can buy another one. And so all the other 4 videos of my most viewed are all related to that. And when I was watching Melinda's video for this tag, she was talking about how Pat mentioned in her video that if you put a number in your video, how that can somehow cue the analytics or something to make it bring to more attention. So maybe just having the number 100 in these videos is what's making these popular, or like I was saying, maybe it's tied to the readathon, because Kumanali has a much bigger channel than mine, so maybe he's getting that spotlight attention, and so my videos are popping up from that. I don't know. But the second, third, and fourth most viewed video are all from 2023, because I've participated in 2023 and 2024 in the 100 book challenge. So for 2023, the second, third, and fourth video is Unhauling Books 100 book challenge, Read What You Own 100 book challenge response video, and then Read What You Own book challenge. So they all have similar titles, and so one of them was me getting rid of books. Like, before I start reading these books, is there any decluttering I want to do? And then the second one was response video of like, because I was seeing how people, how many people were responding and making videos on this, and so I thought it was an interesting topic to discuss. And then the third one, I think, was like my an update on it. And then the 5th most viewed video is my 2024 Read What You Own announcement. Okay, and then for the least viewed video, it says, can you think of a good reason why more people should watch these videos? And why do you think these videos got as few views as they did? Okay, so before I looked at them, of my analytics, my first thought was these videos are probably going to be my oldest videos here on BookTube back when I started in January of 2019, and I was correct. They all, my least viewed, are all like the ones I had initially published or filmed. So we have my least viewed is 2018 favorite comics, because I was starting, when I started on BookTube, a lot of people were doing wrap-ups of 2018 books, and so I thought a good filming ideas for me, good video idea, I can't talk, good video ideas for me would be, I could wrap up, even though I wasn't here on BookTube making videos, I could generate some content, like good ideas. I thought I was talking about my favorite books of 2018 and then launching into 2019 of my reading plans. So my least viewed video, which I think comic books aren't that popular, maybe, I don't know. So for sure for my channel, 2018 favorite comics, that's the least viewed. And then my classic TBR list for 2019 is the second. Then January weekly wrap up, which might be the very first wrap up I ever did of the week's books, and then February monthly wrap up, and then another comic book one, January comic book wrap up. So yeah, those, and that's exactly what I expected. All the earliest videos I had on my channel from 2019. So yeah, that makes sense. It's not surprising. But yeah, what was surprising to me was like the most viewed, because like I said, I don't pay attention to that. It was interesting how all 4 for me was the 100 book challenge. So not that that's gonna like stop me or sway me to do the challenge if it comes up this year. Just I don't know, like food for thought in a way. It's interesting to think about how we all approach making videos differently. I know there's some people, like I said, who no shame towards them if they want to make this their job or things like that, but that's just how I view making videos. I want to have conversations and make friends and watch, or hear about other people talking about, books they love, and that'll, motivate me to either, read the books on my shelf or pick up that book that they're talking about, or like, oh yeah, I wanted to read that and I've been meaning to read it forever, or oh, I've never heard about that book and I want to know now, I want to go now and run to the library and get it. So that's my thought process, on my perspective on it. But yeah, if anyone here on BookTube who's a fellow booktuber wants to do this tag, then feel free to do it, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, BookTube.